As we continue to honor the life of fallen Beech Grove police officer Brian Elliott, we're learning more about the band of brothers who embraced him in his personal and professional life. The Beech Grove police officer was known for his humor as well as his humanity.
Officer Elliott was there when one of his closest friends nearly died after being injured in the line of duty, and that friend would also officiate his wedding. Tonight, forever friends who stood with each other during the peaks and valleys of their lives.
He always had the ability to walk into a room and light the room up. He had a smile about him, and he was just one of a kind.
Dustin Moody will never forget his best friend Brian Elliott for his laughter and his love for Aaron.
He loved Aaron very much, and he always talked about Aaron when we were at work. He would talk about, things he loved about Aaron. There was a special bond that they had with each other.
That love would take them down the aisle. Dustin was the officiant at their wedding.
It's just now even hard to believe. I mean, he was sitting on that couch right there, and him and Aaron, and we were discussing the wedding and how the wedding was going to go. Privileged to be able to say that, I shared that moment with Aaron and with Elliott.
Dustin and Brian's friendship, it grew while serving as Marion County Sheriff's deputies at Eskenazi Health. The group called itself the A-Shift Squad, a brotherhood that also enjoyed the Cigar Club, which met twice a month with other public safety friends.
Anybody that knew Elliott, he would always have a joke where he would say, "Would you rather?" And it was, would you rather fill in the blank, or would you rather $1 million? And you had to choose. And we'd all laugh and just sit there and contemplate, would we rather? And it was just, he was always full of jokes and just always full of humor.
In June 2022, Dustin sustained life-changing catastrophic injuries while on duty with the Trafalgar Police Department. It was Brian who was there, a beacon of light during a dark moment.
And the night that I was hurt, Elliott was there holding, I didn't know this at the time, but when the surgeon came in and said they didn't expect me to make it, Elliott was the one holding my wife and comforting her and giving her the encouragement that she needed in that moment, along with Aaron, his wife.
Brian did not hesitate when somebody needed him.
The past few days have been a blur. The news from Beech Grove, heartbreaking.
My heart sunk because he, like I said, he was one of my best friends.
He's got that good and tight. There we go.
Dustin asked his neighbor for a favor, to come over and lower the flags outside his home to half-staff, a sign of respect for his friend Brian, who he says was unflappable and a fabric of his life.
Elliott was a one of a kind.
Dustin was present today during the procession for Officer Elliott from the coroner's office to the funeral home. The retired Trafalgar police officer will be at his friend's side as much as possible over the next few days. A funeral date has not been set yet. When that happens, in this case, we will let you know.